Hey there. My trail name is Serendipity, which was quickly shortened to Dips, like Mike to Michael, just because hikers are lazy. The story behind it is that, as the trail does always provide, I was repeatedly put in situations that people helped me and I helped others in very uncanny ways. And so that's how I got Serendipity. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and when I'm not hiking, I'm a nurse anesthetist. So I put people to sleep for surgeries that they need, and it's a testament to my love for using my right and left brain, both science and creativity, with hiking. My trail friends would describe me as number one, slow and steady, funny, humble, giving, gullible, and sometimes they called me trips instead of dips because I wasn't too steady on my feet. What would I have done differently? I think that it's difficult to start in Georgia and have this goal of Maine and feel like you have all the time in the world. So I took a lot of time off in the beginning, both to take care of my body, but also because I had been in a very rigorous workforce for 17 years. So it was fun to wake up at 10 a.m. and have 2 cups of coffee to a sunrise, and take a couple of days off in town to enjoy like different scenes and get to know people in those communities. And it was like this second lease on life as a 42-year-old woman. And then the closer I got to then Virginia, Pennsylvania, to New England, and Maine became in my radar, I realized that I was worried about Katahdin closing prior to my arrival there, and I was really committed not to do a flip-flop and to continue in like a straight northern trajectory. And so what I would do differently would be to take less days off at the beginning of the hike and have less stress at the end, to be under like less of a time crunch, and to be able to take 2 days off in the 100-mile wilderness in September and swim in a lake and not be running to the end point. Challenges and rewards. I would sum that up by saying that the physical, mental, and emotional challenges that the trail inevitably challenges you with and hands to you reap their own rewards. Becoming physically stronger than ever, losing the fear of being alone, losing the fear of feeling incapable to do difficult things. The trail kind of trains you. It trains your legs and your muscles, and it trains your mind and your heart to just keep going. I was surprised. The biggest surprise I had on the trail was that when I began, I needed a plan. I needed lists. I needed predictability. And by the end of the trail, I was dyeing my hair pink with no food, sleeping on the floor of a Motel 6 in New Jersey with 12 people on my sleeping pad. So I was surprised at how it allowed me to unleash myself. And I say that my life was ruined in the most beautiful way on March 18th of 2021. We can't unsee what we've seen on the Appalachian Trail and taking on a through hike. And it sculpts our lives moving forward, but I wouldn't have it any differently.